Aries, hi. So this is going to be your reading from April the 20th to the 26th. Let's take a deep dive into what is happening to you in your past, present, and what will happen in your future. Okay, Aries, fiery air sign. No, fire sign. Fiery and airy, yeah. All right, sharp message. What do they need to know? Almost there? All right, so you are focusing heavily on yourself at this current moment and time. Self-love energy. All right. There is a challenge happened in the past that requires you to be not driven by your hot-headedness, and you have to be fully calming down and coming to the place of rationality to deal with the situation. So, well, that shows to me you might be pissed by someone or a situation. Because for Aries to need to step into this super rational energy, that is not easy, okay? Man, did you start a fight with someone here? Okay. All right. Let's see. In the current situation, I see you're burdened by something heavily, like something's weighing super heavy on you, and you're wishing for the situation to be resolved. In the future, well, I see a toxicity showing up in your life, and you're doing some reflection to it. All right. So let's clarify, shall we? For Aries, what has happened here? Okay. I see you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out of situation. And you're trying to not really think about it too much by just focusing on yourself first. Then you can have the energy to deal with whatever this is. Okay, and things are very up in the air. So the situation that you're currently dealing with, it still requires time to resolve, okay, to fall onto the ground. Okay, let's do your past situation. What has happened in the past here? And the Queen of Swords as well. Okay, yeah, definitely a situation that requires a lot of patience from your end, which you hate. Oh my God, that's why you have to calm yourself down and to be at this very calm down place, like mentally collected together and not be anger driven, because man, you gotta wait a long time here. Okay. That's why you're upset with this situation. You're like, why do I have to wait this long for this to be resolved? So this is literally training that emotional side of yours, by the way. Yeah. For you to learn something. I'm so sick of that line that, oh, we have to learn something from this experience, you know? Sometimes people are just too shitty. There's nothing for us to learn, you know? Not every situation you need to learn from something, okay? But eventually, I do see you get yourself out of that place where you're upset with how things are going and you're happy again, okay? All right, let's hop on to the current situation. So right now you're pretty happy, pretty content in that sun energy. Life is good type of thing. And okay, you're entering into a period of isolation just to heal yourself from all the things that has been going on in your life, which I don't know what it is. It can be in your family, it can be in your love life, it can be in your school, it can be at work. Apply to your situation and also check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to pick the one that resonates with you the most, okay? Ooh. But you're showing up here very confident. And I got a feeling that your money is doing pretty good. I don't see you need to worry about anything relates to money too much. I mean, Aries love money, but I mean, you can get your bills paid without like being like, oh my God, I have no money to pay the bills type of thing, you know? But as for, oh, I want to be a billionaire one day, well, I don't see that currently. That's in your focus, okay? So let's see what is weighing heavy on you. Your reading is interesting. What is weighing heavy on your heart? Tell me more about the situation that's bothering them. Yeah, like I said, your money is doing good. In the industry that you're in, or if you're at school, in the class that you're in, you're being very well respected. People look up to you, people seek help from you even, okay? Like also I get that very popular kind of vibes, like you're very welcomed by people. You're very popular, okay? All right, let's see what you're wishing upon. You're wishing for a good timing that is coming from the universe, or an opportunity for things to turn around so you wouldn't have as much anxiety on your mind. Also, there's a lot of things that you need to take care of in your life, so you couldn't, you know, give too much focus on the situation that you need to wait for a long while. Yeah. Because honestly, I don't feel like you got much energy to give to that situation. Because I see quite a lot of things going on in your life. Like, you might have to take care of your career. Possibly something around your home for some of you. Okay, but again, like, because things happen so fast, right? You're kind of like caught off guard. Okay, you're a little bit caught off guard here. That's why you're like, oh, I wish this should be over soon, please. Like, this is heavy. This is a lot to deal with on my mind. Okay? All right. Let's see, what is the devil for? Let's see the future. Okay, you overthink too much. And that is like costing you possibly like physically, your well-being too. Like, you might feel your energy got a little bit weakened. That's why you gotta heal from all the dramas, whatever that has happened in the past, which I don't know what it is. And still, meanwhile, you gotta hold yourself down. I get this message that you gotta hold yourself still, but you don't want to because you just wanna fight their ass. Whoever this is on the other end is pissing you off, huh? It's like, ugh, nasty. That's why you overthink a lot, because you want to take action, but meanwhile you couldn't, and you have to hold yourself back. A part of you has to hold the other anger part of Aries back, or you're gonna punch the other person like blue and purple. Oh man. All right, let's see what else is in your future. Also, I just got a line. People are dumb. You're saying that. You're like, people are dumb. Why do I gotta deal with people? Oh, man. And all you want is just peace and happiness out of the situation. Also, I do see potentially there's other energies that are around you that is offer you some emotional peace and possibly nurturing you, taking care of you, saying to you like, you know, it's okay that this happened. So helping you to go through the process, okay? Possibly it's your family members. And you do care about whoever that is. All right, let's see what else is in the future. Well, you gotta wait for quite a while here, you know? Hold your horses. Yeah. Okay, there's something hidden from you though. I don't know what that is. Emotionally, there's something hidden from you that you need to take a deep look at. So possibly in this situation that you have to wait, right? This situation might trigger you emotionally or it kind of like reflects a certain type of quality that reminds you of an experience that is similar that happened in the past. I don't know what that is. And I think, okay, when this shows up, maybe you're triggered by that situation, right? And the fact that you have to wait triggers you even more. Yeah, you gotta take a look into that. Something that's hidden from you that you couldn't really see at the current moment that triggers you. So instead of like reacting, you couldn't really respond, so you just reacted. And why did you react instead of respond? That is what it's telling me here. Okay, let's get some advice regarding to this devil situation. What is hidden from them? What is hidden from them? Sleep issues. Okay, this needs a deeper reading. Yeah, let's see what I can get just off the surface. Let's see for all the things that you did over here. You want things to be fair. I don't know what this is. You want things to be fair, and now the situation is not fair. That's why you are anxious. Okay? And it's very hard for you to come from a very compassionate place to deal with the people that is in the situation, because the underlying issue here is like it lacks that you give and take factor, so which means things are not being fair. It's not fair, and I want things to be fair, and they're not giving that. Yeah, man, that's a tough situation to deal with. Well, let's do 3 more cards as bonus for you. What can you do, right? Because that is just telling me some extra information. It's not really advice. Some bonus for Aries today. What should I do? What should I do for the injustice, if there's any? Approach the situation in a very careful and slow manner. You don't want to get into it very aggressively because that's not going to help the situation. Also, if you do hold like a positive perspective, that will help. So that will help you to come from a place where people around you can accept whatever that you tell them and whatever that you do. So you coming from that place of calmness, that place of planning everything ahead and organizing everything, and just pretty much, well, you give me that manager vibes or boss vibe, like CEO vibes. If you can have that CEO kind of energy, that will tremendously help the situation. Where the CEO is like everybody looking up to him and he's very friendly, but he also has that authority there. So yeah, don't rush into it or make any fast decision. Okay, all right, that's what I have here, your Aries. I'll see you again in May soon. Bye.